Overstocking your African cichlid tank to curb aggression? Stay tuned to some words. They're thoughts. They're not written anywhere. It's not the end-all be-all, and I'm not telling you this will work 100% of the time. But it's what I've found over the last 5 years and what has helped me control the aggression in my African cichlid tank. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? So I wanted to talk to you today about something that's not written in a book, and you're not going to find this anywhere. This is based off of what I found keeping my fish in my conditions. Less is more. I've said it time and time again, but less is more. I had a 220-gallon aquarium. I had a 150-gallon aquarium, and at times there was close to 30 fish in that tank, in each of those tanks. That's insane. And then you would have an issue and it would multiply and it would quickly spread because the fish are jam-packed in there like sardines. And well, you can't really figure out what's going on. So what I found is when I moved these, I have 15 total fish in this 180, and I find it to be slightly overcrowded just because of the size of this aquarium. But in a 500-gallon aquarium, there's a few things that I found that are more enjoyable and that help my fish more. One, they can get away from other fish because it's longer. Two, they're able to do things instinctually and more naturally in a larger aquarium with less fish, because then they can start cruising the tank as opposed to just slapping into each other like being a bunch of peanuts in a bucket. I'm not saying that this will work 100% of the time, but I'm saying that I found that my predators are less aggressive with more tank space than they are jam-packed in the 220. Other folks that sell fish will tell you this time and time again. Now, I don't know where the overcrowding thing comes from, because if you look in the lakes, they're typically not crowded. There's a lot of space for them. I don't know if this came from people trying to sell fish, which it does help. I found with certain species this is a possibility. So this could have been the derivative. Mbuna, Pseudotropheus, the Chidongo. All of these fish seem to do better when there's more of them in one centralized location. So then it bled over to everything African cichlids. Is this the case? I don't think so. I think you can get away with 15 fish in a 500-gallon and enjoy it more. The fish will enjoy it more. You'll less maintenance. You won't have to feed as much. All of those things that raise the bar in terms of monetary issues come down significantly. So think about it. Sometimes less is more, whether you have a 20-gallon or you have a 2,000-gallon. Less is more. You'll enjoy it more. Your pocket will enjoy it more. Your spouse, your significant other will enjoy the time that you still have left over instead of doing all those crazy water changes and playing with your tank every 3 minutes. Less is more. 90% view, 10% play. Don't overcrowd your tank anymore. It's not as nice. Well, that's my thoughts. That's what I say. Doesn't mean you have to abide by it. Folks, let me know in the comments what you think about overcrowding your African cichlid tank. Just because it's an African cichlid doesn't mean it needs to be slapped together with another African cichlid. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. Hit the subscribe button, the little bell. You know, it doesn't make any noise, but then when I upload a video, you can see it first, and well, that's the cool thing to do nowadays. You know what's next. Holla!